Hey everyone, welcome to part 2. We're racing 90 cars down our long track here. Over 41 feet, almost 42. We've raced our first groups in part 1 over here, and we've got 5 winners so far. So now we're into our first group of part 2. So over here on the left is Hot Wheels 40. Then we've got this Blings, and this is the Ford Bronco concept. In the middle is a 37 Bugatti, and right next to it's a 31 Doozy. It's a couple of classic cars here. And over here on the far right is a 68 Copo Camaro. We'll line them up. Nice race between the two classic cars. Looks like the Bugatti won out with a time of 3.72. Yeah, number 2 is the Doozy, which has really nice wheels on it. Number 3 was the Camaro. Number 4 was the Dodge Bronco Bling. And number 5, Hot Wheels 40, which also has some pretty nice wheels on it, so much slower. Okay, Bugatti's moving on with 3.72. Here's our second group of part 2. Over on the left is the Invader. Then we've got the Baby Boomer. Here in the middle is the Lotus Elise 340R. Then we've got a Bling over here, and this is the Dodge Magnum. And over on the right, we've got the Ford Escort Rally. All right, we had a time of 3.68, and that came out of the Lotus Elise. That thing has really nice wheels on it, so that's a great time. Number 2 is the Invader. Number 3 is the Baby Boomer. Number 4 was this Bling, Dodge Mangum. And then finally, we had the Ford Escort. So, all right, we've got the Lotus Elise moving on to the next round. First up, we've got Dairy Delivery. Then we've got the GT03. Here in the middle is the Toyota MR2. So that's Jaden's car. Sure he's rooting for that one. Then we've got a So Fast, and on the right is the Tail Dragger. All right, we had a time of 3.74, and that was So Fast right here. So our little sports coupe's moving on. Number 2 was the Jaden's MR2. Number 3 was this red car, forget that one's name. And number 4 was the Run Cam. Number 5, Dairy Delivery. So that's a heavy vehicle, but it wasn't too fast. And number 6 was the Tail Dragger. All right, So Fast is moving on. Next round. First up is an Olds 442. Then You're So Fast. Here in the middle is Speed Machine. Then we've got Dog Fighter. And this last one is a McCain Trophy. Okay, that was a huge surprise. We had Dogfighter take that one. Did not see that coming. Time of 3.69, not too bad. Yeah, I thought the Speed Machine was going to take it. It came in second. Third place was the Olds 442. Fourth place was the McCain Trophy. Looks like Runcan came in fifth. And sixth was You're So Fast. Okay, Dogfighter, surprisingly, is moving on to the next round. Here's our last group of part 2. First up is a bumper car. It's called Bump Around. They've got a 63 Corvette. Here in the middle is a Dragtor, like a tractor. Then we've got this Track Stars. This is a Lotus Concept. On the far right, we've got a 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. We'll line them up. All right, we had a time of 3.82, and that was the Dodge Challenger right there. It looks like second place was this Corvette. Third place was the Runcan. Fourth place was the Lotus. I had high hopes for that guy. It's kind of slow. Dragtor came in fifth, and sixth was the Bump Around bumper car. Okay, we've got this Challenger moving on. That was our last race of part 2. I really thought this Lotus Concept was going to be a little bit quicker. Corvette was even faster than him. Had some other cars over here I thought would do better, like the Speed Machine. Didn't have enough to move on. The MR2 was quick, but not quite fast enough to win its heat. Invader here. Some of you guys picked Invader to win. Wasn't quite fast enough. I think it came in second. Then we've got all of our cars from the other part 1. Oh, first of all, this doozy over here was pretty fast, but lost out to the Bugatti. And here's the cars from part 1. So we've raced quite a few cars now. We've got 10 winners in the semifinals. So we had this Charger move on. Kind of a surprise with this Dogfighter. So fast. And we've got the Lotus Elise here. And the Bugatti. Okay, stay tuned for part 3.